Good morning. Welcome to our Kids Online Cooking Club here in the Priest River Library in beautiful, scenic Priest River, Idaho. So if any of you have been paying attention lately, and I hope you have, you know that we had a little bit of technical difficulty recently in our camera that we've had for many years. May it rest in peace. So we have our new camera today. We're going to be testing this out. If any of you are watching this, I really could use a little bit of feedback to see if this one has a little bit better sound quality, especially. We're in a little bit of an echoey room, but we're trying to see if this microphone works a little better this time. So today's recipe is something my mom used to make when I was a kid. There's a couple different ways to make it. It's called, some people call it grapes Romanov. We had some leftover grapes, so I thought I'd make something with grapes. Anyway, all you're gonna need today is grapes, about a pound, some sour cream, which is a half a cup, and about a quarter cup of brown sugar. Optional, you can have like some crushed pecans or crushed walnuts, toasted kind of thing to top it with. Super easy thing to make. It can be refrigerated, made ahead about 4 hours. If you're gonna have company over, you can do that. Or you can, it needs to refrigerate for just a little bit so the sour cream and brown sugar blend. The basic gist of this is, however, I'm using red grapes, and I've washed them and kind of dried them off a little bit because I don't want them to be watery with the sour cream. So I brought sour cream in, and we're going to use about a half a cup of sour cream. Yeah, that looks about right. And then I'm going to use about a quarter cup of brown sugar. And we're going to mix all this together. You want to make sure you don't have any major lumps in your brown sugar. I could have measured it out ahead of time, but I didn't. So I'm thinking that's about right. And I can always check it, taste it, and add more if necessary. You can always, remember, you can always add more. You can, very rarely can you take something out. So always try to go on the low side of something. And then, okay, this is looking really good. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to let this refrigerate. If you can see, this is sour cream and brown sugar. You can use green grapes too, which is really pretty as well, or you can mix up the colors. The main thing to remember is to use seedless grapes. So no matter what kind of grapes you use, just make sure they're seedless. Because the last thing you want to do is bite into a grape and get a seed and chomp on it. It's no fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is what you need, this needs to sit in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and pause our camera. I think we're even going to try using our fancy remote control. So we're going to pause the camera, and then we're going to pull that back out of the refrigerator and finish the recipe. Super easy. See you soon. Stay with us. Okay, we're back with our grapes Romanov that I just took out of the refrigerator. It sat in the refrigerator about 10 minutes. And the reason why you do that is because the sour cream and the brown sugar then melt together, so you don't have grainy brown sugar. You don't feel the sugar grains. So now that we've got that, I am going to put this, if I can, very carefully into some serving bowls. I'm just using these little dishes. I thought about bringing in like a really nice, pretty, tall stem dessert glass kind of thing and putting it in that, but I decided to go with the easy thing today. You could dress these up for a fancy dinner or a fancy dessert, or you could just have it for a snack. It doesn't take much to make, so it's pretty easy. And there we go. I think I've got enough in here. So at this point, if you wanted to, you could sprinkle a little more brown sugar on it, but I think it's pretty good the way it is. So today we're just going to take some pecans. I toasted these pecans a little bit. You can buy chopped pecans in the store. If you don't want nuts or you have a nut allergy, just leave those off. You can, what else could you put on there? Oh, one of the recipes I saw did say you could sprinkle a little bit of nutmeg on there, but I chose to just go with the pecans today. So, there you go. I was gonna say potatoes Romanov. It's not, it's grapes Romanov. So, I think the Romanov part is because of sour cream. Any recipe you see that says Romanov in it generally will have sour cream in it. So that's a clue as to what it's made out of. So, I gotta taste this, you know. Ooh, I like the pecans. Not talking with my mouth. From the beautiful Priest River, Idaho Library here in Priest River, Idaho, that's another clue. Here's your recipe for today, grapes Romanov. And from the Kids Online Cooking Club, we hope you have a great week and we'll see you soon.